Oh, fuck. Ah! Oh my god! I don't know if anybody even fucking heard that, but on my end, it was like all choppy as fucking hell. All right, where's burner account? Can you guys hear me? Please. Oh my god, it took forever for me to get this fixed. Fuck. Loud and clear? Oh. Oh, Cash says yes. Angela says yes. Oh, holy cow. Kyle, what's up? Sharon? Okay. I have no idea what happened to the countdown. I have no clue. No freaking clue. I tested everything. Audio, video is good. Thank you, Cash. Hannah says yes. Okay, cool. Charlie, what's up? T-Towns. Cool. I don't know what happened. But let me tell you something. Ever since last week, this has been a shit show. It's been a shit show to get this back up and running right. So, and see, look, no more gestures. Oh my god. Okay. Glad. I don't know what was up with the opening though, but that's all right. We're good. Everybody says we're good. We're good. Gotta move to Wednesdays. Negative Ghost Rider. That is not gonna happen. Sorry, Kyle. Nope. Tint'er Wednesdays doesn't even sound right. Tint'er Wednesdays? Come on, man. It's Tint'er Tuesdays. I'd have to change my logo and all that bullshit. No. Hey, no. Negative Ghost Rider. Nope. What's up, Ed? Okay. Cool. Let's do the fucking show. All right. Should we do the show? Okay. I'm going to turn the chats off real quick. All right. Now, since last week I wasn't able to put up sponsors for the show, now I can. So here we go. Here's a nice little sponsor for the show. Tint'er Brand. Tint'erbrand.com. Customized merchandise, dash towels, shirts, hoodies, polos, which, by the way, I can do polos now. Yes. So there you go. Tint'er Brand. Tint'erbrand.com. Hit them up. Hit me up. Hit them up. Also, the one and only Tint Wiz. That's right, guys. If you haven't heard of Tint Wiz by now, you've been living under a damn rock. Let me tell you something. Tint Wiz is the best CRM out there for your company. Streamlines everything. Proposals, canned proposals, all that stuff, dude. All right here. Tintwiz.com. Check it out. Download your free 30-day trial. No credit card needed. And there you go. Good seeing you, Polo guy. Billy, what's up, Billy? I'm sorry. I was like, what's up, Trip? Trip hasn't been in a while. He's back. So go check it out, guys. Tint Wiz. Thank you so much. Right here. Tintwiz.com. All right. Since last week got so fucking jacked up, new sponsor to the show. Right here. Ryan Real. Performance Custom Coatings. This is the guy that's making the knives. Right here. Right there. And the sweet TV on the snapper right there. So we are giving away one of these knives tonight. He gave me 4. I kept one for myself because I'm stingy and I don't give a shit. It's my brand. I can keep a damn knife. But anyways, I've got 2 more to give away. So we'll be doing that. Ryan Real, thank you so much for being part of the show. Go hit him up. He's on Facebook. He's got a whole website strictly for knives, and you can actually have him custom make your knives right here. Performance Customs Coatings. And something about Ryan. He hit me up last week. Was it last week? Yeah, last week. Actually, it was after last week's show. And he's like, dude, it's no big deal. And I said, dude, I'm so sorry that I, first time being on the show and I fucked it all up. And he's like, dude, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And I'm like, okay, cool. And the next day he messaged me. He's like, I'm going to send you all of this for the show. And I'm like, what? Fuck that. I'm not going to tell anybody, but they're super fucking dope. So, he sent me a screenshot of the shipping yesterday. So I should probably have them a couple of days, but they will be here for next week's show. I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. So make sure you guys tune in to next week's show. Got a chance to win something really, really cool. Something different and unique that Ryan Reel's doing for Tint'er Tuesday. So there you go. Cash. Cash, your knife should be there. Actually, wait. You should already have it. Cash. You should have gotten it already. Go check your mailbox. If not, I'll check it. I'll check the tracking, but you should have already got that, Cash. I don't know. Anyways, what's up, Tyler? Tyler's in the show. Okay. Now we're going to start the show like we normally would start the show. Fucking last week. Some bullshit. Right? Fucking bullshit. Let's start the show. Let's go. That's right, guys. It is Tint'er Tuesday live right here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. And it's working. Fuck last week. It's working now. I didn't check the mail. It was too cold to go outside. Cash. Okay, well, I mean, if you lose your knife, don't come crying to me because you only got the one. So, guys, welcome to the show. Tonight's show. Super excited. I love this guy. I do. He's okay. This guy's like a big teddy bear. I mean, he's taller than me. He's bigger than me. And I love this guy. Mike Watson. Leanne's probably going to show up for a little bit. I think she's a little under the weather, but we'll see what happens. But Mike Watson, I love these two. And when you get the two together, they're an absolute fucking hoot. They are. They love to joke around. They love to give you the whole, bust your balls and shit. I love them. I absolutely love them. Always smiling. Just all around great people. And so I got I messaged Mike and I was like, "You ready to be on the show?" And he's like, "Well, that depends." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" "Well, what's the date?" So I gave him the date and he's like, "I'll see if it works." And I'm like, I mean, if you don't want to be on, don't. Quit your bitching. and then Leanne messages me on Facebook. She goes, "You really want me on the show?" Yeah, I do. If you're down, she goes, "All right, fine, I'll do it." I hate being on camera. And I'm like, just be on. So if she shows up, cool. If not, no big deal. I get it. And we'll see. We'll see. But anyways, so far, show's working good. Got some giveaways tonight. And I believe Mr. Mike Watson also has some giveaways he wants to do tonight. But we'll get to that later towards the end of the show. But right now, I think we need to bring on Mike Watson. Let me see if he's ready. Mike, are you ready? No? All right. I'll sit here and wait. We'll just make everybody fucking wait. God, I really did bend my fucking glass. I bet it was last week when I was pissed. Are you ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Wow. He goes like this. Not this. He went, no, I'm just playing. I don't know if he did or not. Anyways, my guest tonight, Mike Watson. Love this guy. I'm not going to say anything. Let's just bring him in. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for Mike Watson? Y'all ready for Watson? Billy's like, Mike. Hannah's like, whoop, whoop. Here we go. Let's do this. Hunter, I see you, buddy. Uncle Mike. All right. Fine. I'll bring him in. All right. Everybody, here is Mr. Mike Watson.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Mike? How are you, bud?
Oh, just chilling.
You got a beer. I got a beer. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ta-da! And
Hope
if
the show
anybody,
doesn't fuck up.
hey, no, if anybody's wondering what I'm drinking, Janelle, last week, I don't know if anybody caught it, but Janelle's like, I got beer on the way because everybody was like, I think Jason needs a fucking drink, dude. She had literally, Uber whatever eats, whatever those people are, went to the liquor store, and dude, these are really good. It's candy cane nitro, and then she got a like small bottle of Jack, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah. After the show last week, it was shot and a fucking beer, and I texted her, I was like, I'm a little tipsy because I didn't eat anything all day, but it's all good. So here you go. Cheers. Anyways, Mike, welcome to the show. Thank you for taking time out. I know it's a little late over there. You thought it started at 8, and I'm like, it starts at 9. Your time.
Yeah, so we're good though. Past my bedtime, but we're all right.
Whatever, dude. I've seen you stay up later than fucking 9. Come on. Cool. All right, so let's do this. Mike, I do this with everybody. If you want to take a minute to just kind of introduce yourself, where you're at, what you do, what business you run, all those good stuff, and kind of give everybody a rundown of who Mike Watson is. Now's your chance. Go for it.
Well, I'm Mike Watson. I'm a national distributor for Hexus Performance Films, Fusion Tools, Tint'er Tools, Hexus Energy, anything to do with vinyl, window tint, PPF tools. We have it all. A lot of guys here are my customers. Been doing this for about 5 years now. Leigh, my wife, owns Tint by Leigh based out of Athens, Georgia. She's an ex-Bell dealer, has a hell of a business going. And like I said, we just love this industry, love the people in it, become really good friends with a lot of people in this industry, and we truly consider them family. So
absolutely. And I think I can vouch for anybody that's watching or watches this. I mean, we all love you guys. We do. I think the family relationship in the industry with us and you, it hands down. We don't worry about brands. We don't worry about locations or anything like that. We're just like one big freaking family. So absolutely agree.
And that's what it's all about, man. It ain't about brands. At the end of the day, there's enough to go around. We're all family. We're lifting the industry up instead of knocking it down. Last couple years, it's changed quite a bit where people used to bash everybody. Now they're helping everybody out, man. When somebody's in need, like with Dean, with Tint'er for a Cause, everybody goes to bat, throws in money, and helps people out. That's what it should be.
Absolutely. I think Dean came up with, the Tint'ers for the cause. Tint'ers for a Cause was probably one of the best things that our industry needed, and something we haven't seen ever. I mean, that's never been heard of. Other window tinters helping out a window tinter in need. That's never been heard of. So to see something like that, be an idea and watch it grow over the last, year or two and see where it's at now, it's phenomenal. So yeah, it's those things right there that keep our industry close knit and keeps it growing and getting better and better as time goes on. So yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. That's the way it should be.
Absolutely. All right. So let's talk about Mr. Mike Watson. Yeah. I got you in the hot seat, baby. You can't go anywhere. So
I can hit power off anytime.
Well, I mean, if you do, you just kicked yourself off the show. Go for it, right?
No, we're good.
All right. So industry, you've been running your business for 5 years, but have you been in the tint industry for only 5 years? Or you've been longer than that?
No, actually, Leanne's been in it for quite a while. She used to tint for a distribution center for Toyota based in Commerce, Georgia for years. They ran into an issue where they were, delivering cars to the Southeast U.S., so tint laws were different. So they basically trashed the window tint because they were having issues with cars in Alabama, cars in North Carolina weren't passing inspection. So she decided she wanted to start it on the side. She was working out of our garage. She'd work from 6 a.m. till 3:30 every day, come home and tint at night at the house. And then she got hooked up with one of our local dealerships, and basically they threw 300 to 400 cars a month in her lap. So she walked away from Toyota, and so she's basically doing there's a dealership group. She does preloads a lot of the dealerships in our town, and we're slowly building the retail side of it with her. She's got a couple employees now, and as far as that goes, then I've been started in 2019 with the distribution side for Hexus, and I was a global distributor at the time. We have since parted ways with Global. Hexus, they keep me busy. Fusion Tools has come on lately. Tint'er Tools with Boyd and Stan. We got some big things fixing to happen in 2024 with some other companies coming on. Can't really talk about it, but Q1 of 2024 is going to be huge for our company.
That's awesome, dude.
And Leanne's just steady knocking them down 300 to 400 cars a month, and it's crazy. So to see her flourish like she is. So, and I get caught in the middle because of the whole, dichotomy between basically we're competitors. We've been married 30 years, but we're competitors. So what are you going to do?
That's where I was headed right there.
This is why I drink these.
That's exactly what my next thing was is how is that competitive side with you guys? Do you guys leave it outside the home, or does it come inside? Do you guys duking it out, going expel, Hexus, expel? Like, I mean, are you guys just like?
Obviously, I don't try to push the window tint and the paint film on her because she's got a good deal where she's at. They take really good care of her. But as far as when she does, we do wraps also. Well, XPEL doesn't offer vinyl, so she buys the vinyl from me. The guys she does her wraps for her is trained on Hexus from day one, so that's his preferred film. So it works out. So
that's good. That's good.
It is what it is, and really, be honest with you, XPEL and Hexus both have been really cool with the situation. We try not to step on toes. Like if I go to an XPEL function with her, I don't have Hexus on. If she goes to a Hexus function with me, she's not wearing XPEL branded stuff. We're just trying to be cool about it. You're not trying to, we just, it is what it is. Obviously, both companies want on both sides.
Sure.
But it is what it is. So
yeah, and if you guys can be cordial like that and still rep, both brands and not have that, that beef between each other, that's just a good mix. It just works. It works.
Like I said, the two companies that are involved in it are really cool about it. But like I said, we don't embarrass each company. We don't try to step on toes. I support my wife. She's been my wife for 30 years. So I support her over any brand. I don't care, and they all understand that. So, and she's the same way. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. What's the average number of cars she's doing a day right now?
Between her and she's probably doing 15 to 20 easy.
Holy shit.
She's doing probably 10 of them herself. So what she does is she goes down to the dealership's 2.3 miles from her shop.
Okay.
And she'll go down to the dealership. She's got a private bay down there. She'll try to do all the 2-window vehicles there. And then she has 2 guys that shuttle cars back to the building, sedans. So we're doing the 5 windows, take a little bit longer, doing them at the building where all the plotters and everything's at. So she tries not to take the 2 windows down because she can do a Tacoma or a Tundra in 15 minutes.
Right. It makes no sense.
You're driving through Athens, Georgia, one of the biggest cities in the state, University of Georgia, and the traffic is ridiculous. So she pretty much goes down there and handles the 2 windows, and they handle the sedans. So they got a good little program working, and they keep them knocked out.
It's like the perfect setup. I mean, it really is. It is.
And then we're building the retail side, so we try to, she has a lot of customers that wait just for her to tint their windows. If it's a week or 2, they're fine with it, just so she does it. So we try to, schedule the retail in between the loads that are coming in, but we're committed to the dealership first because literally they're bringing in 200 to 300 cars a month. So why wouldn't you do it? And we're getting full retail on the dealership stuff. So why not? Brand new cars. You don't have to mess with a 2007 Toyota. Brand new cars. So.
Yeah. No, that's like the ideal setup. I mean, it really is. If all I had to do was go to the dealership and just do front doors on trucks, SUVs or whatever, and just knock them out, like you said, it's pointless to take that vehicle down the street to turn around and drive it back and forth. Because when I had the BMW dealership in Oklahoma, I tried to implement that kind of setup, but they didn't have the room for it. And I'm
Mhm.
like, oh man, let me do it in your delivery bay. And they're like, no, no, BMW is like, bougie shit. And I couldn't get it to set up that way. And I wish I could have, because by the time I grab a set of doors, run to the shop and do it and come back, I was like, man, I just wasted it to grab another set of doors and back and
Yeah.
forth. It was like I was taking more time going back and forth that I
Yep.
could have just sat there and just went done, done. So great
And they,
setup.
and they have a 4-bay delivery place at Toyota itself, and she's got one of the bays. And the customers will actually sit out there and watch her tint cars while they're waiting on their car to get serviced.
And
They're
that's
like, well,
cool.
it sells. Hey, we want to get our cars done, so it works
Yeah.
out. Like I said, and she's lucky because the owner brought her in. So if there's a management change, they use, oh, we're going to find somebody cheaper. It's like, okay, go tell the owner. That usually stops right there. So she's
You're
like,
like,
yeah,
no.
yeah, not happening. So she's very lucky. And the lady upstairs that writes the checks every month takes really good care of her.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, man.
You
I
hear horror stories about, oh, it takes me 45 to get it. She turns her invoices in the last day of the month. 2 days later, Leigh's trying to find her to give her a check. So it's like, dude,
that's awesome. I was on a net 30,
Yeah.
so whatever I did, I didn't get paid till the following month. So I get it. That's
That's
awesome.
what she does. So, but it works out.
That's awesome.
It's a good check every month. So,
Well, 300 cars.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a good check. I was doing about 200 BMWs, so
yeah.
I know what those checks add up to be. So.
And then she does also, the owner owns a Cadillac and GMC store. So it's just mainly those are all 2 windows. So,
That's awesome.
yeah.
Perfect setup.
Yep.
Perfect
Exactly.
setup. What's it like being a distributor?
It's-
Because you're not installing at all, right? No
No.
installs.
You don't
Oh.
want me inside your car. I can do the vinyl and the paint film, but I don't, those that can't do sell. So that's me.
Okay.
So,
Well, what's a typical day, or what's it like being a distributor for you? Like how's your day? So aside from Leanne doing all the tinting and stuff like that, what's it like for you on a day-to-day basis?
so yes, basically what happens between say 10 o'clock and 1 o'clock is my busy part of the day with orders, customers calling, hey, I need this, this, this. And then I ship. My UPS picks up every day at 3 to 4 o'clock. And so it's pretty fast paced. The day goes quick. But I mean, I got customers all over the country. I got customers that buy from me weekly, if not bi-weekly, that just they're steady, high volume customers. And they can buy. There's Hexus Americas has 27 distributors in the Western Hemisphere. And there's a bunch of them in the United States, but a lot of them, even though I'm a single operation guy, they call me because customer service. If I don't have it, my benefit is their North American headquarters for their operations is 30 miles from my shop. So if I don't have it, there's a warehouse down the street. I can get it faster than anybody. So,
There you go.
and then, like I said, we try to be. I don't want to be the biggest. I can't be because obviously Fellers is huge, but I can be the best. So, like I said,
I will vouch for your customer service, and the reason why I'm saying that is because I know we're friends, and for me to text you and you respond like that,
yeah,
I can kind of gather what type of person you are with your customers during business hours, because that shows a lot. If you're Johnny on the spot and you're like, and I would never expect anybody to message me back real quick, because I know everybody's busy doing their thing. But it doesn't matter what time of day. I know we've had conversations in the past and here recently. I text you, dude, and it's just like, bam. And I'm like, the fuck, is he just sitting at home? What the hell? Get off your ass.
And that's the biggest thing is I got customers that tell me horror stories. Hey, I called this company. I ordered this roll. I paid for it. I was ordered online. I paid for it. 2 days later, they sent me an email. Hey, that color's not in stock. I got a car sitting there tore apart, and I can't get that color. So they text me I mean, if you're sitting on if you're tinting windows, you got your earbuds in, hey, call Mike. Hey, do you got this? Yeah, I got it. Okay, you got my card? Yeah, send it. Boom, it's done. Or no, I can have it tomorrow morning. So they don't. 2 days later, they're not getting an email saying, "Oh, by the way, we don't have that color in stock." So pound sand. So it's I got an online store, but I don't recommend you use it because I can check stock.
Right.
So.
Hey, let me tell you something. Just what I'm hearing from you is that's top-notch service, dude. It just is, and it goes to show that a little extra can go a long ways. And you're killing it, man. You are. You're killing it.
Yeah, like I said, it's about how fast can you get it, and like I said, and a lot of things that everybody's got issues. Window film, same way. You'll have a warranty issue.
Sure.
I do not put my customers between me and Hexus. A lot of times, I'll take care of a warranty, and then if I don't get it back from Hexus, it's the cost of doing business. I'm not putting my customers in that position.
Dude, that's awesome.
It is. I mean, you got it. People tell me I'm crazy for doing it the way I do it, but I honestly believe that if I take care of you, you're going to keep calling me back.
Absolutely. And to go off of what you're saying, like, if I can bypass it going through, the main office and take care of it. And I'm not trying to trump you or anything, but I do the same thing with my dealers. Like, Charlie, he ordered some, I forgot what it was. I think it was, what's that? What's the stuff that removes the adhesive? The orange, whatever.
Epic Orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it, for some reason, it got lost in UPS somewhere. It disappeared. And we shipped it out. We had shipping numbers, everything like that. And he's like, I never got it. And I'm probably going to get in trouble for this if Kratz hears it, but I mean, I just did what I thought I needed to do for my dealer is instead of reaching out and saying, hey, order number, blah, 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 this is da-da-da, and going through that whole chain, I literally went on my rep account and I was just like, click, 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 boom. I'm like, dude, another one's on the way. And then he got it. And I'm like, yeah.
Talk to UPS.
Absolutely. And I'm like, we can worry about UPS later. My guy needed that stuff and I made sure he had it. So it's those little things that I try to do. And I'm sure if Kratz watches this or if he's watching this, he's probably like, oh, you're getting a fucking call tomorrow. No. No, he's not going to do that. But I just,
he'd agree 100% with the way you handle that.
Probably. But I was just, when dealers order stuff and they depend on us as a company to make sure, those things get out, we make sure it goes out. Excuse me. But we can't control UPS. We can't babysit UPS. They lose shit. It goes on a different truck. It goes on a different plane. It ends up at a different hub. I mean, shit happens. And if it's something small where, I'm like, that's all it was is a gallon of that shit. Watch this. Done. I messaged him. I was like, dude, another order. It's coming. It's on its way. Don't worry about it. I'll worry about it on the back end later on. I don't care. I don't care.
Exactly. I had the same issue recently with a good customer of mine in San Antonio. I shipped him some taillight film. The tube shows up, and he sent me a video. The UPS driver walks in his shop, sets the tube on his desk. There's nothing in the tube.
What?
Yeah, the end caps are gone and the film's gone. He sends in, and he went out and talked to him. So I was like, look, okay, I air freighted another. He had a car sitting there. I air freighted another material the next day, and it didn't show up. So it showed up the next day. So I called my UPS rep. I said, look, dude, this is unacceptable. And they credited me all of my shipping fees back and said, we're sorry. And I was like, the fundamental problem I have with it is your driver knew that tube was empty. Why? Just go and say, look, dude, this is the way it showed up. Everybody makes mistakes, man. That's the reason I do not ship FedEx. FedEx will tear hell off the hinges. My UPS guys have keys to my shop. They go in and pick up stuff when I'm not there that I ship out. And they lock the door and they call and tell me, hey, I got the stuff, set your alarm. And that's why I just strictly deal with UPS.
Yeah.
So.
No, and I I can only imagine what you go through with like UPS issues, shipping issues, and stuff like that. And I think of Autobahn and things happen, and I'm like, I'd lose my mind. I'd be going into UPS like wanting to crack some heads. Like, are you serious? Like, how hard is it to take this shipment and put it on this truck to drop it off at this shop? Like, it's not that fucking hard. But we all know things happen. It's out of our control. But if I can step in and help out a dealer to get something replaced faster than doing the running through the channels like we're supposed to, I'll do it, dude. I'm just like, whatever, dude. Let's just get it to him. Whatever.
And 99% of my boxes are over 60 inches long, and they weigh 35 pounds. And so it's, you lose a box that big, there's something going on. I mean, it's not like it's a little 24.
Yeah, it didn't slide behind the rest of the boxes on the truck.
But hey, you ship it at the end of the day, and you say a little prayer when it leaves. Hopefully, it gets there. So.
You're like, please make it. Please make it.
Insurance is a wonderful thing.
So. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, that's cool. You like the whole distributor side, or would you rather be more hands-on? This is just a general question.
Be honest with you, the part I love the most is when I get to get out on the road and go visit new shops and talk to people. The rep side, I could do that all day long. I just enjoy that because you walk in somebody's shop. I had an example probably 3 years ago. I had a new customer 4 hours away. There was a roll he bought from another distributor for Hexus that was damaged, and he had a car on a Saturday morning. Dude, I need your help. I got up at 4 o'clock Saturday morning, drove to Savannah, Georgia to help this customer out. And when I walked in the shop, he was shocked. And the customer said, this is actually the owner of the distribution company I buy from. He brought this film to me. It made that guy feel like he was special. And they're all special, man.
Absolutely.
But it's like, it's just part of doing what you got to do to make your customers happy. He was in a bind. Somebody screwed up. So it is what it is, But,
and I wish I was closer to some of my dealers because they run into situations like that, and I'm like, they'll call me like, this messed up, blah blah blah, and I'm like, man, if I had it in my garage right now and I could drive, I'd be over there in a heartbeat. I'd be like, here you go.
And these guys are, I mean, they're proud of their shops, and I love going to somebody's shop because I'll get ideas for our own stuff. Hey, I saw this at this guy's shop. You need to look at this, doing this. So it's like, and you walk in there and their face, hey man, come here and see what we're doing back here. And the one thing I do wish I could do like you is go in a shop and put some film on a car. I would. Now paint film and vinyl, I can do it, but window tint, hell no. But I wish I could go because I actually envy you and like Dean and Dillinger and all them guys going in there and tint windows. I think that's so cool. These guys just love it, man.
Okay. So, and I appreciate it. I love the compliment. I do. I appreciate it. But let me tell you something. It's been a minute since I tinted a car, and we all know it's kind of like riding a bike. You kind of never forget. But let me tell you something. I did a car today, and I'm a little embarrassed. I put my tool pouch on, and I looked at the box of film, and I literally was like, what the fuck am I doing? Oh, fuck, that's right. Cut it out. Put it, because I hand cut. And I'm embarrassed. I literally had to do the steps through my head, dude. I'm so glad no one's watching me right now because they're going to go, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Yeah.
But it's embedded in your head. It's embedded in your arms, the muscle memory. It's embedded in your heart. Like, you get it. But with it being so long since I've actually physically did it, I literally sat there for about 5-10 seconds going, oh yeah, cut it. I was embarrassed by my own damn self. I'm like looking around going, all right, no one can see me. All right, cool.
And it's funny, they're not even my customers. They're actually competitors of mine.
Sure.
I was in Valdosta, Georgia last summer. I also coached fast pitch softball. And we had a tournament in Valdosta, and I had in my mind, I'm going to go down there early because I want to go by Avery Wells' shop because Avery has been one of the coolest dudes I've ever met. Always been cool to me and my family. I literally rolled up in his shop and I was in my truck so he couldn't see me. And I parked and I got out of the truck. He goes, "Look at this motherfucker rolling up in here." And we had so much fun with that. His son was, it's 95 degrees in Valdosta in the summer.
Oof.
His son's wearing a fucking hoodie.
Oh, hell no. That sounds like something my son would do. I'd slap him for that. I'd be like,
Avery goes,
that thing
"These
off."
new millennials, man, you can't do nothing with them. We're over here sweating like hell. But it's just like, he basically is he's competition to me. He's Solar FX, I'm Nexus. But we're friends. So I wanted to see his shop. I wanted to hang out with him. And he's just one of the coolest dudes ever. And every time I see him and his wife, they come up, give us hugs and all that. And that's what I'm talking about. It's the whole family thing, man. It's cool. It makes going to stuff like IWFCT fun.
Yeah.
I don't care about that. I care about seeing everybody, you and Janelle, hanging out with Kyle and Randy. And I mean, literally, Kyle's 45 minutes from me. I can see him all the time.
Exactly.
Had a house out on the beach out there during a fucking hurricane. We got stories, man.
And that's what's fun about and I was going to kind of get to the whole going to events eventually, but since you kind of brought it up, that's what I love about the events, being able to go and see. Okay, I'm going to back up. Jeremy Davis called me this afternoon and we had a great conversation for about 45 minutes, and we were talking about a couple of issues, certain things going on, and I said, our industry is small, but it's really big. If you look at it, right? It's small, but it's big. And I said, I keep my circle in the industry very small, and he's like, yeah, I do too. And, I was telling him, I'm like, you go to these events. What I like the most, I mean, regardless if I'm, doing stuff with Audubon or not, is seeing you guys, walking around. Like when I saw you at SEMA going around and I saw you at the booth and you were just like this and I ran up, you gave me a big old hug, and I'm like, that's the shit that I love so much about this industry with my close little circle, is that part. And it means a lot to me because I don't have that many friends like locally. I really don't. I don't have guy friends that call me up and go, "Hey, you want to go grab a beer?" I just don't. I don't get out like that here. But when I go to events and you guys are like, "Hey, let's go grab a beer," I'm like, "Fuck yeah," because we all have something in common. We do. Business owners, window tinners, doing PPF, final, whatever it is. We all have that common ground, and we all just feed off each other, and that's what makes us all good, connected people. So, I agree, 100%. It's good. It's fun.
Yeah,
I love
that whole
it.
Dustin Gonzalez comment kind of bothers me a little bit, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm no. It kind of bothers me a little bit, and he's going to be on the show next week. Speaking of guys, since he's mentioned Dustin, Dustin's going to do the redo from last week. He's going to be on the show next week, so Dustin, be ready for that. I will make that announcement tonight after tonight's show. So Dustin, be ready for next week. You better not be ill or anything. I don't want no fucking excuses. But anyways, but I agree with you, dude. It's going up and seeing all these guys that I consider really good friends and family, and that's what I enjoy. Like seeing you and Leanne. I mean, you guys always have the biggest smiles, no matter who comes up to you. It's not just me and Janelle. I mean, anybody comes up, you guys are always smiles, and you're always welcoming, and I appreciate that. No problem, man. That's what we're here for.
Absolutely. So is my bubble. Oh my God. Wrong show. That's Tint'er's only. Fucking Kyle.
Yeah.
Dustin, you're on the wrong show. You need to go to tintersonly.com.
Yeah, ask Dustin about the whole karaoke in Athens.
We'll talk about that next week.
Oh, I'm definitely bringing it up.
That's totally fine. We'll totally do it. I do have a question for you. And then we'll do a little, because we're at 45 minutes. See, I told you, dude, it goes by fast. It goes by super quick. But I do have a question for you that I kind of ask everybody because I kind of want to see their thoughts. This is okay. What I usually do is when I ask this kind of question, I hear everybody's answers through every week and every show. I see where people are starting to see kind of the same thing, and then I kind of see other people kind of go, we want to see a little bit more of this. And I know it's stupid. I'm nobody. I'm a small guy in the industry, and I'm always, when I hear something like that everybody's like, I kind of wish we kind of went this way. I'm always thinking of how can we as an industry go that route. So anyway, so my question is to you is, over the last 5 years since you've been a distributor and seeing the window tint industry or PPF or vinyl, our industry as a whole, are you seeing a good growth in everything, like the industry as one, or is there anything that you see that needs a little bit more attention to?
I mean, I've seen it growing just on both sides, my side and Leanne's side. What I do like, and I've talked to several people like Dean Mitchell, I've talked to David Kratz. We talk about it when we're around each other, is the simple fact that everybody, instead of pulling each other apart, is coming together to lift everybody up. So that's only going to help the industry. We don't need to be negative. God almighty, man, there's shitload of cars out there. All right. So it's just, everybody needs to lift each other up. When people, you're going to get sick. One of the ones I do remember, when Derek got that accident, they went up to Tennessee and helped him out. That's when I think it all started coming up. And I mean, Sean with Solar FX donated all the film. You guys showed up in mass to help the guy out. Tint'er for a Cause. I wish we had more organizations like that, because everybody's going to have something that happens, and your family's relying on your business. So you get sick, you're down for 2-3 months, dude, somebody needs to step in and help. And that's why people have these auctions, like Dean and me and Mike Powell got into a bidding war on these knives and stuff. And so the whole time we were bidding, I was texting him, dude, I'm getting in your wallet. He goes, I'm getting in yours. I said, let's keep going. And we ended up just splitting them. So it's what it's all about, dude. Because literally, when I do these auctions and stuff, it's a write-off for me. And I'm in a position to help somebody. I'm glad I can do it. But at the end of the day, I get something out of it. But I also get the simple fact that, hey, God put me here to help people. We're in a position to do it. Let's do it. So, like I said, and mostly in just meeting some of the people I've met in the last 5 years. I mean, Randy Humphreys, I met him literally October of 2022. I felt like I've known that dude my whole freaking life. You ever met somebody that you just met him, but you feel like you've known him forever? That's Randy. So, and it's Kyle. Kyle was a customer of mine. We had issues way back, but we've got past it when we realized it really wasn't Kyle, some other people in his life. And sorry, Kyle. But,
just roll him under the bus. Sorry.
It wasn't Kyle. It wasn't him. But dude, he's one of my best customers now, and we're friends. If I need something, hey, you know what happened in Marietta WFR in 2022? The whole BWG shit started, and that whole thing's taken on a life of its own. It's ridiculous.
Sure.
And then met, Jody Knight, all them guys, they're all down to help people that need help. And I love it. And that's
absolutely,
what it's all about, man. I can literally, if I had something going on tomorrow, I needed help, I could call 3 or 4 people right now in this industry and they would stop what they're doing.
Boom. Oh, and absolutely.
I don't want to do that, but I know if I needed to, they're there for me. And I'm the same. They need something, I'm there for them. So
yeah, and and going off of what you said that's the whole reason why I do this show. I've had people go, oh, because you do a live podcast on Tuesdays, you think you're famous. And I'm like, that has nothing to do with me. It doesn't. I bring people on because, one, I highlight you. I want people to know who you are, where you're at, what you're doing, where you come from. But not only that, but it connects everybody just that little bit more, because if someone's got something going on and someone's watching and go, oh, I didn't know anything about Mike Watson, now I know who he is. Well, there's that connection. All I'm trying to do is just strengthen the industry, bring people a little bit more closer, even though we're states away, and have that backbone of our industry really strong where we're all in it together. That's the only reason why I do the show. And that's, and
the funny thing is, we had this little fishing trip we planned a few months back, and it was me and Kyle and Randy, George, Jerky George, Chris Brooks, and Dustin Hall showed up. But literally the whole trip down there to South Florida in the van, our phones blew up. Hey, next year I want to be part of this. We could have had 300-400 people on that boat if we could have fit them. So 100%. Next year it's going to be freaking huge. I mean, people are like, dude, I want in on next year. So we're like, okay, so let's raffle off a fishing trip and let's raise money for TFAT or whoever. So we're kind of working on that next year, and it dude, it was a long damn weekend, but it was fun.
Well, depending upon when it is next year, if I can make it, I would love to be there with everybody and join in on that. So
yeah, we tagged every tent shop from Hartwell, Georgia, down to West Palm Beach on the way down there. So, and there's still stickers on some doors and some stories to be told about that. But.
Hey, I know Jeremy Davis still has his decal on his store, and I know Chuck Cochran does too. So
LU does too in Orlando, and Jimmy Nance. We hit them all.
That's just yeah.
It took us a freaking 14 hours to drive, a 6-hour drive, I think.
That's all right.
We went all over the place.
But here's the thing: 15-hour drive that was supposed to be 6. You guys laughed, told stories, you got memories, you had fun, you guys connected more, one-on-one than you would have in 6 hours. So it's a win-win. It's a win-win-win-win-win-win.
Sheriff's roadblocks, driving around in an old beat-ass van the radio didn't work. I mean, it was interesting.
That's good. Illegal guns. Yeah, I heard about the illegal guns.
We had midgets and illegal guns. Well, we had legal guns, not illegal, so we're good.
Legal guns. Yeah, no, I heard.
They had a midget cop. It was kind of funny. I'm not going to lie.
Well, you were, you were telling me all this before I started the show. So I know a little bit. So, no, it's good. These kind of things need to happen more and more. And I'm going to say this for anybody out there who is a window tinter or in the industry, period, and is looking to connect. These are the people right here. Yeah. This guy, Kyle, Haas. I can say here, Cash, Charlie, all these people that are in the chats right now. These are people to connect with because they've all got something to share, and that's what this is about. So absolutely,
we have fun when we're together, and that's what it's all about, man. But 100%. When it comes down to it, if somebody needed something, every one of these guys in this chat would drop what they're doing tomorrow and drive to your shop.
Yes,
and send cars to help you out, and that's what I appreciate about it.
Absolutely. When the deal happened with Derek and Dave Dillinger called me and he goes, "What are you doing on this week in January?" And I was like, "I got nothing going on. What's going on?" And when he told me, I'm like, "I'm there." Like, he didn't even have to explain anything at all. And I'm like, "I'm there. I'm there. Just tell me what dates, where am I flying into? What are we doing?" I made it happen. That's it. So if I'm able to do it, I do the same shit. Yep.
And it's like these guys, Boyd and Hunter and Stan and all them from Australia with Tint'er. WFR 2 years in a row, they gave away a brand new freaking car. I mean, nothing. I mean, just the brand new fucking car. I mean, come on, man. People don't do that.
No.
And they are happy to do it. We had at WFR in Athens, we had Jim Miller, one of the greatest rappers on the planet, raps a car live at the show for free while he was working for another company who's technically competition to Hexas. But he's like, "Dude, I told you I do it. We're doing it. Let's go."
Yep.
Dude, it's just, that's what I'm talking about. They all give back.
Yep.
So.
And that's what it's about. And we need more and more and more. Just like Haas, he's putting on the event for the Toys for Little Troops, and there's so many people that are going to, I think, from what I saw on the Facebook, I think there's 23 or 25 people that are already like committed to going.
Yeah.
And he's got not everybody's the same film, not everybody's in the same state. All these people are coming from all over to help out with this. So it's these little things. That's what it's about.
And
Yeah.
like I said, when Mike Powell opened his shop, new place up
Yep.
there in Roanoke Rapids, I had talked to him a lot, asking him questions about flat glass film. We were trying to get our feet set in it, and he's like, "Dude, I know you know competition, whatever." I said, "Dude, you're my friend." I said, "When is it?" We drove up there. We had so much fun up there at that show.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, but that's what it's all about, dude. You got to go. It's not about brands; it's about people, and we can
Right
all
there.
we can all support our friends. We're all friends. We're all family. We joke around with each other all the time about rich people shit.
Yeah.
You know, Mike and Hoss. I saw Hoss's comment a little bit ago.
Oh yeah.
It's literally some of the nicest guys on the planet, and
Yeah.
they love to give back because they've all been helped. They need help, and they're going to give help when they can.
Yep.
And that's what I love about this industry, man.
Yep. Absolutely. You couldn't have said that any better. Couldn't have said that any better. Absolutely. Excuse me. All right. Let's see. We're at 57 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
Perfect. I know, right? It's like, dude, it goes by super quick. When you're on the show, it goes by fast. When you're watching it, you're like, is this dude ever going to shut the fuck up? But whatever. All right. So let's do this. Let's bring in the chat and we'll start a little Q&A with Mike Watson. So if you guys have questions for Mike, here is your chance. And Mike, just give it a second. It'll start to repopulate here.
Trip, you ain't winning shit.
Dude, no. Trip wins too damn much. Him and Cash and Corey and T-Towns, they don't get that. No. See, look at Corey. He's like, just send it to me. No, fuck that, dude. No. We're not doing giveaways. Come on, guys. We're doing Q&A. If you guys got questions for Mike, just damn. I only brought the one up, to my studio, and I'm like, I'm a little just fine. Roger, what do you think of Dustin's butt? See, here we go.
Dustin don't have a butt. That's a problem.
Yeah.
He got huge hands, man. Dustin's got to get a bigger butt.
Mike, which state and city are you in?
I'm in Athens, Georgia.
I'm gonna try to bring things up as I see them because apparently they're going pretty fast.
But I ship nationwide. I ship all over Hawaii. So.
Oh, look who decided to join the show very fucking late. You got Randy Humphreys. Look at his.
That motherfucker.
Yeah. Dustin says that's why he's doing squats to catch up with the Kardashians.
Dude, you got to do a lot of squats. You got a long way to go.
Oh, look at this, Randy. He's like, "Daddy is here. Get out of here, Randy."
I love that dude. His whole family's crazy as hell.
Oh my gosh. Here you go. What's your most sold color in vinyl? There you go. That's a good question.
It's crazy, but it's actually like a matte or a satin black. I
kind of figured that.
Yeah, it's weird. We got 215 colors, and people go with gloss, satin, or matte black. It's like, dude. Or Randy's favorite's elderberry purple.
Elderberry purple. I don't. Is there a story behind that, or is it like? The Supra? Yeah. That's right. Randy says, "Fuck that purple."
Yeah, he said, "Fuck that car too."
I remember that Supra. Yep. Him and Kyle. We have bought so much from Mike replying to Haas. I'm just kind of, everybody's like replying to each other. You guys are not doing Q&A with Mike. You guys are responding to each other. Get a different room.
All right.
This is Q&A with Mike Watson. If you guys got a question, let's do it. Oh, look at that. They're just, now look at this. See, going back, here it is. All these guys, they all know the story. They're states away. They're different cities, different towns and stuff like that. And look what they're doing.
Yep.
Wait. What is this? Don't make me call your wife. Get at Randy. Shut up. I need to have Randy and his wife on the show again because that was a good show.
Yeah, Nicole's a trip now.
And
he keeps that boy in line. I don't know how.
Well, so here's the thing. Everybody like everybody that's watching, we all know Randy Humphries, right? But when he was on the show, and Randy, please don't hate me for this. I'm being like completely 100% sincere. Is I saw that I hate to use this word, but I saw that softer side, that more relaxed side of Randy, which was fantastic because you don't see that much. You know what I mean? Like you got to see the real Randy, and I thought that was really cool. So Randy, don't take it the wrong way. I'm just saying. Do you have any Watson relatives in Indiana? There you go.
Dude, I may have kids in Indiana. I don't know.
Nah. Oh, hey, it's a kid friendly show. No,
Not anymore.
no, that shit went out the door right when it started.
Not that I know of. I know my real dad moved to California when I was 2, and I got some step brothers and stuff out there, but that I've never talked to. So that's what that is.
Let's see here. Haas, is Mike and Leanne coming December 9th?
I'm hoping to. I have a prior engagement with a college showcase for our softball team, and I got a couple of their coaches that can handle it for me. And that's another thing. Me and Mike Powell both coach fast pitch softball, so we talk a lot about that stuff too. So it's pretty cool.
Gotcha. I think Robert was a little late to the show. He said, "What all services do you offer?" I can kind of answer this if you want, but Robert, Mike is actually a distributor for Hexus. So, I mean,
window tint, paint film, vinyl wraps, fusion tools, Hexus tools, Tint'er tools, Hexus Energy. It's going to be about 3 or 4 more coming on after the Q1 of 2024. So we're going to be a one-stop shop for everything. So that's what I'm trying to get towards. And like I said, it's been doing good. So
depends on if you want to go behind closed doors, then offers. Fucking Randy.
Hello, talk, Randy.
Guys.
He just doesn't want to admit that his wife loves my wife more than she loves him. So.
What you like selling more of, tools, film, or vinyl?
Be honest with you, I don't have any issues with tools. Once they're gone, they're gone. But no, I love selling it all, man. I mean, it really makes my blood flow getting out there and selling. I mean, it's something I never did before. For 25 years, I had trucking companies, and then I got into this out on a whim. I was just ready to do something different, and it literally gets me out of bed in the morning. So,
I've got a question for you. What are some of the hobbies that you are into outside of work?
We try to take off and spend a little. Our daughters are full grown, 25 and 23. So our biggest thing is we have a boat. We try to go out in the boat, just me and her, get away. Like this last weekend, we got lost in the mountains of Georgia in the cabin. So just to get away for a couple of days, decompress, all that stuff. Play golf. I coach a lot of softball, and just basically drink a lot of Corona. So.
I can't go to any event, and if you're there, you're always like, Corona?
Yeah. And then Leanne also has a slingshot, which is a 3-wheel motorcycle, and she bought that one. She had a whim. She bought it, and that girl can be in the worst possible mood ever. It's 15 miles from our shop to our house. By the time she gets here, totally different person.
All smiles.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
I used to have a bike back in the day, and I know that fucking feeling.
Well,
you can have the worst day.
We met on 32 years ago on Crotch Rocket. I used to have a couple GSXRs, and I pulled into a gas station one night in Gainesville, Georgia, to get a drink, and she walked up to me and said, "Can I get a ride?" We've been together ever since.
There you go. What Gixxer did you have?
I had 11. I had a Katana 600, then I had a GSXR 1100, then I had a GSXR 1000. So,
yes.
And then I traded the last one in from my youngest daughter, who's 23.
Hey, that's all right. The last The last bike I had was in Oklahoma, and it was a Gixxer 750, and yep, had my son, and I was like, well, there goes the bike. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I moved to Georgia in 1990 to get away from some shit in South Florida, and I come up here and bought a motorcycle. I met her, then we went through 2 more motorcycles together, and then basically raised kids. And then the slingshot was, she wanted to get a motorcycle. I talked her into the slingshot, and literally it was the best thing we ever did.
That's awesome. That is awesome. If I can get Janelle on the back of a bike, she'll be in a lot of trouble. But anyways, all right, cool. Well, since you guys are just talking amongst yourself and not asking questions, let's do some giveaways. You want to do? Look at that, dude! An hour and 6 minutes. What did I tell you?
Yeah,
I try to keep it right about an hour and 10, hour and 15. See, I told you, man, I'm good.
Janelle jumped in there. Thank you, Janelle. I love that girl. Leigh thinks a lot of that girl right there. Her and Nicole Humphreys are probably her 2 favorite people in this industry, other than Heidi McGee.
I'm going to say something, and I'm not saying it just because, you know, my relationship with her or she's watched the show, and I'll be 100% honest. I tell her this all the time. For her to go from the industry she was in to our industry and picking it up this quick, and the amount of work that she does is, because I can't say everything, but the amount of work that she does now for Audubon is phenomenal. And the way she picked it up and the way she handles things, I'm super proud of her. I really am. And I've told her numerous times, the girl's on fucking fire. She is. And a lot of people don't see that side of the company, but I do. And that girl's on fire. So I'm super proud of her. I'll throw that little plug in there.
And I tell you, the Audubon girls, all of them, from Janelle to Hannah to all the girls, Stephanie, all of them are literally they are the best. I love them.
They are. Audubon's got one hell of a fucking team. I mean, you look at Dillinger, Brody, Billy, excuse me, Tony, like, phenomenal team. Phenomenal. Yeah. So, all the way down to the warehouse. I mean, like, the whole fucking team, dude, is.
Well, it starts at the top.
Unreal. Yeah. Oh, it's unreal.
Both your bosses are there. I literally have a ton of respect for both of them.
100%.
On David, just seeing what they do, what they've done in the last couple of years in the industry is crazy, and it gains a lot of respect.
And here's the thing, and I wish, and maybe one day Kratz will let me like put everything out onto Facebook, because our company chat's kind of funny, and I'm always doing like little TikToks of everybody in the company. It's hilarious. It just puts smiles on people's faces, and I'm always having to send it to Kratz first, and I'm like, hey, is this safe for me to put in the company chat? And he's like, fuck yeah. Anyways, we all have such a good time in the company, and then I mean, everybody's just knocking it out of the park. I mean, everybody's doing their jobs and stuff like that, and it's phenomenal to see the growth of Audubon and everybody that's been coming on, and the growth that's, I mean, in the absolute near future. It's phenomenal, and I can't say enough about Audubon, the team, and how proud I am of everybody that's come on, because I was the second one on. I was right after Dillinger, and I was like, so Dillinger and I are the only ones going to handle all this shit? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, like I told you before we came on, you know, from the fact that David invited me to Colorado to the dealer conference, hey, made me feel like part of your team. Hey, come on, man, come hang out with us. And every time I go anywhere and you guys are involved, it's like, you know, he's part of the team. And I pick at him a little bit because, you know, you're Brody, the race cars, the Porsches, they're all wrapped in hexes. The vinyl is all hexes because I know who wraps them.
Hey.
So it's like I in all the, like I said, all the graphics at IWFCT, all that vinyl was hexes.
Oh, I know. I know. Kyle's the one that printed that shit out.
We're all family, man. We help each other out. So
absolutely. Look at that. Hour and 10 minutes. Damn. I'm actually kind of getting good at the show. I can kind of time it pretty good. All right, let's do some giveaways. I know you've got some stuff. I've got some stuff. So let's do this. Let's do your giveaways first, if you want to mention what you're going to do, and then we'll do my giveaways, and then we'll do the if I can find it, the knife. Fuck, I can't even. I don't even remember. So we're gonna give away this knife at the end. All right. This is courtesy of Ryan Reel. Okay, this was produced only for the show, and it's got the I got it backwards. It's got the TB on the snapper, so this is going to be the last thing to give away tonight. But Mike, if you want to say what your giveaways are, and let's do it.
Can I reply to Robert Marino there?
Absolutely, yeah. I was actually going to bring that up, and I forgot. Go ahead.
So the difference, Robert, between Lux and Hexus taillight tent, Lux is a very good product. Ours is a cast material, so it conforms better. It will not shrink over time. It's air release, dry install, and ours comes in a 24-inch wide roll, which makes it easier to do some of your bigger taillights. If you're interested in some, PM me on Facebook, and we'll get you a sample set out and you can mess with it. So.
Going off of what you said, anybody that's any manufacturer that's making taillight film, they need to up it up a little bit. They need to literally do 40-inch rolls. And the reason why is because I did some taillights on a 23 Kia Soul.
Yeah.
At 20-inch won't work, buddy.
Well, ours comes in 24 and 48-inch. So
okay,
we do have 48-inch available.
Okay, good. All right. So. There you go. All right. So Mike, what are we doing? What are we giving away, and how do you want to do it? Totally up to you.
However you want to do it. You want to just draw a number, but we're giving away a case of Hexus energy drinks, a 24-pack, 8.5 ounces. Basically, everybody says they taste like a strawberry Jolly Rancher. I wouldn't know. I've never had a strawberry Jolly Rancher. I do not drink energy drinks, but I love these things because of the taste of them. And
we're just doing one? We're doing one?
We can give up to 5 cases.
You want to do 5 cases?
Yep.
Oh, shit. All right.
And Trip's not winning.
Trip, Corey, Tim, all those guys. You guys can't win. No,
and also, we do have available, if you want to start carrying the Hexus energy drinks in your shop, Kyle's got one, Hexus energy fridges. They're available for purchase.
Nice.
And they're embossed with the Hexus. They're stainless steel. I don't have a picture of one. Maybe Kyle does. But they're pretty cool. So, like I said.
Hell yeah.
And they're selling for a 24-pack case. We sell them by the case. It's $48. So, it's $2 a can. So, they're competitive with Red Bulls and all them other drinks. So,
all right, so let's do this. There's 18 people watching, so this will be a lot easier. You see where I put the private chat? Do you see it? Did it pop up?
Nope.
All right, hold on. Let's do.
There you go.
All right, so type back a number. Oh yeah, guys, we're gonna do numbers. All right. So you know the number, I know the number. And this is going to be a shit show. Mike, I'm going to say the numbers between this and that. And as soon as I say go, you got to look out for that number because it's going to go stupid nuts. And the first person you see, just call it out. Okay.
I ought to get one of Dustin for blue waffle, but yeah.
Yeah. All right, so let's pick a number between 1 and 15, and it starts now. So anybody that just put something up, too bad. So sad. 1 through 15, let's go. This is for a case of the energy drinks. And Mike, if you see it, holler at me. There you go. Fucking Roger got it.
Yep, Roger got it.
All right, Roger Man gets the first case.
Nice job, Robert.
Man. Oh, look at Robert. Oh, Robert sneaking in with the whole 1 through 15. I'm going to get it eventually.
Hannah got it too.
All right, Mike, another one, and I'm just going to kind of do that real quick. Do another number for me. All right, Roger, you're out. You're done. You already won your shit. All right, got the number. Roger, do not participate in this. Roger, did you hear me? I'm going to repeat it one more time. Roger, man, do not participate in this or else you're not going to get your case. Okay. All right. We're going to do another number. Pick a number between 10 and 25. Go. 10 and 25. Who's going to get it? 10 and 25. Roger, don't LOL me. You're out.
10 and 25, 32.
Look at that. Corey Ashby got it.
Ashby. Yep.
Corey Ashby got it. It is 15. Corey Ashby. All right, Mike. We're gonna do it again. We got three more cases. Okay. I see what you did there. All right. So Roger's out. Corey's out. You guys, no more. You guys are done. You guys are done for the night. Too bad, so sad. You got your case. Number is going to be between 0 and 15. Go. 0 and 15. Who's going to get it? Pick a number between 0 and 15. Let's go. Who's typing the fastest right now? Fucking Dustin Gonzalez got it. It's fucking 0.
Really?
Yeah. Right off the bat. All right, Mike, that was 3 cases. We got 2 more to do. And go ahead with your next one. Dustin's like, that was too easy. It had to be 0. Here's the thing. When he typed the number, I'm like, well, I've got to say 0 to this. That kind of gives it away. So, yeah. Oh, here we go. All right. Fucking Mike, man. Leave it to you. Pick a number between 50 and 70. 50 and 70. It starts now. Remember, Dustin, you were out. You already got it. 50 and 70. Who's going to get it? 50 and fucking Tim got it. God dang, man.
Is that Tim Johnson?
Tim Johnson gets it. Number was 69.
Yeah, I need to talk to him too.
Hey, get your embroidery done by Tim Johnson and T-Town Tints.
Dude, I'm telling you, your polos, we will be talking soon.
I got polos now, boy.
I need them.
Yeah. All right, Mike, we got one more case. Let's do it. Pick a number, please. So as of right now, Roger, Corey, Dustin, and Tim, you guys are done for the night. So if you guys want to bounce out, go ahead. But you guys aren't going to win anymore. No, come on, Mike. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. All right. This is for the last case. Pick a number between 25 and 45. Go. 25 and 45.
Cash, 420.
25 and 45. What is the number? 25 and 45. 25 and 45. 25 and 45. Who's going to give it? Who's that? No. 25 and 45, guys. Think about it. 25 and 45. Think about it.
Boom. Cash.
Cash got it. All right. Cool. 5 cases just like that. Mike, thanks so much for doing that for the show.
Those guys will just PM me their shipping address or whatever.
Yes.
We'll get it sent out to them.
Listen, guys, I'm gonna make this very clear. Do not message me about a case of energy drinks and saying, "Hey, I want on the show." Y'all are friends with Mike Watson. Get with him, and he'll make sure they get out. Okay, now let's do Tint'er brand. We're gonna do real quick. We're gonna do 3 of the Christmas ornaments, and then the final one is gonna be the knife. Wherever I put it, the final giveaway is gonna be the knife. Okay. Mike, let's just continue with numbers, dude. It's working really well. So it's been pretty easy. So go ahead, Mike.
This one ought to be easy for anybody that follows me.
Uh-oh. All right, guys, this is for the Tint'er brand Christmas ornament. If you guys want to in on this, go for it. Pick a number between 15 and 30. Oh, look at that. I narrowed that shit down. 15 and 30. Go. 15 and 30. 15 and 30. Make it happen, Captain. Let's go. 15 and 30. Trip's the only one trying right now. Dustin, you can't win again. Get out of here. Trip's the only one trying for it. He's like, I'll take it. Whatever.
He won't take it if you don't get the right number.
I'm just saying. Fuck, he can name them all out and he's going to do it. Come on, Trip. Not that hard. You're the only one in the battle right now. Gosh, you can't play again. He's all that's left.
Ouch. Wow, Robert Moreno is getting close.
He's close. Robert's close. I think everybody's holding off for the knife. That's what it is. Everybody's like, no, I want that fucking knife. 15 and 30. All right, anybody can fucking play. Anybody can fucking play. You just can't play twice for cases. Anybody can fucking play. 15 and 30. Go.
Boom, Kyle.
Kyle gets it. There you go. All right. Mike, we're going to 2 more. Go ahead with another number. Oh, damn. We're going up. All right, guys. Pick a number between 60 and 75. I'm trying to make the window smaller. 60 and 75. Anybody can play because this is from Tint'er brand. It's not a case. 60 and 75. 60 and 75. I'll say it again. 60 and 75. Mike,
emphasis on
60 and 75.
One of those numbers. Boom, Roger.
Robert gets it.
Is it Robert or Roger?
Robert had it first.
Oh, okay.
All right. Mike, let's do one more of the ornaments. Go ahead.
All right.
I'm like putting the efforts on the on the last number. There you go. All right. Next one, pick a number between 20 and 30. There you go. I narrowed that down. That's 10. Let's go. 20 and 30. Number between 20 and 30. Anybody can play. Roger, don't start. Don't start. Holy shit. Dude, see how you see how crazy it gets?
Yeah.
Cash got it. It's 27. All right. Okay. All right, now we got to do this knife. This knife is courtesy of Ryan Reel. Cash, you cannot play on this one. Do you understand me? Do you understand the rules, Cash? You already have a knife coming, so you cannot play on this one. All right. So what we're going to do is, Mike, we're going to give this all completely up to you. I need you to come up with a question of something that you mentioned in this podcast, and let's see who was listening. And whoever gets it right, they get the knife.
All right. Where is the parent company for Hexus located?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Where is the parent company of Hexus located?
Their manufacturing facility.
There you go. Anybody can play except for Cash. And when you see it, holler it out, Mike.
Roger. How did I know he was going to get that shit?
Roger got it.
Yeah,
France.
Hexus's North American operations are located in Lawrenceville. Their manufacturing facilities in France.
Roger sends me knives, and now I got to send him knives.
Hey,
All right. Roger gets the knife. Done deal. Again, guys, if you guys won a case of the energy drink courtesy of Mike Watson, please message him directly. Please not me. Please not me. Don't make me the middleman. Kyle, Robert, and Cash, I've got all three of you guys' addresses, so I'll make sure the ornament gets out to you guys. And then Roger, I've got your address, so I'll make sure the knife goes out to you. There you go. Cool. Giveaways. Done. All right, Mike, we are at the hour and 26 minute, so I want to get off here because I know it's past your bedtime.
yep.
But what I want to do is I would like for you to leave some kind of legacy, advice, tips, tricks, whatever you want to do. This is your chance to leave a legacy of the show for people to watch, listen, and remember you by.
Well, I just want people to keep doing what they've been doing the last couple of years. Help each other out. Lift the whole industry up. Don't bash people. And on a personal note, there was a, lack of a better term, a dumbass that actually attacked one of the most respected people I respect in this industry, which you know who I'm talking about. Everybody knows who I'm talking about. There's no place for that. At the end of the day, if anybody sells this clown window film, they deserve what happens to them. So I'd set it on fire before I gave it to them, put it that way. But like I said, just help each other out, man. We're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time. So
boom,
let's
nailed it.
Let's just, I mean, I appreciate my customers, even though they may use different window film brands. They purchase from me. They have purchased from me in the past. They're not my customers. They're my friends. They're my family. And I appreciate every one of y'all. And the way you guys treat me when we're at events, I love it, man. I love every bit of it. So let's just keep lifting the whole industry up, man. All right?
Absolutely. Mike, I can't thank you enough for being on the show, dude. I've been dying to get you on here. And I know I've been kind of slacking because I've had so many other people, booked and ready to go. So I appreciate you taking time being on the show. I know it's late, and I know it's past your bedtime, so get the fuck off. So there you go. Here's Mike Watson. He's like, oh, he's gonna say something nice. No, I'll just play it. I love Mike. I can't thank him enough for being on the show. He's a great guy. Listen, if you guys need anything, that's the guy to go hit up. Hit him up. Hit him up on Facebook, whatever. If you got his number, dial it. He is always there to help out. And I know for a fact that if I needed something, he would hook me up. I know he would. I know we're not like this because I'm like way over here, but he's a good guy. So go hit him up. Mike, thank you so much for being on the show. I know it's late. And I'm sorry that Leanne couldn't make it, but I understand she's under the weather, so we'll just do another show in the future. Just saying, right? Thank you guys, chatters. Thanks for being part of the show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it was better than last week's show because it was kind of a shit show. Remember, guys, if you guys won the case of energy drinks, please go message Mike Watson. Please do not message me. The ornaments and the knife, I got everybody's addresses, so I'll make sure those get out. And Mike's trying to message me privately. I'll talk to you after the show, bud. I can't thank you guys enough for supporting the show, being part of it, interacting and being engaged in the show, because this is how I wanted the show to be, and this is how I want the show to be every single week. Is just like this. It's the engagement part, because we're all friends. We're all in the same industry. We're all in it for the same fucking purpose. And that is to be successful and grow and be friends and family and be connected. This is because of you guys and because of the people that come on the show. So here you go. It's a win-win. Let's see. I'm going to turn the chats off real quick. Next week. Oh, that's right. Next week, Dustin Gonzalez. I'm going to confirm with him after the show. Make sure he's good to go for next week. This is a redo of last week's show. Hopefully he's good to go. And if he is, it'll be a good show next week. We'll be doing giveaways. And don't forget, we still have one more knife courtesy of Ryan Reel. And we've got more coming. But it's not just the knife. There's a little added extra courtesy of Ryan. And I cannot wait to get those and show them off on next week's show. There you go. So remember, next week, Dustin Gonzalez, as long as he confirms, we'll be good. Other than that, thanks again to Mike Watson. Leanne, if you ever watch this, I'm sorry you couldn't make it. I understand you're under the weather. Not a big deal. I'll catch you on another show. And we'll be good to go. To answer Haas, he's talking about wallets. Listen, after Christmas, I'll be honest with you guys. After Christmas, this desk right here. So this, right, there's a cabinet right here. I got tons of stuff that's been made over time through Tint'er brand. Wallets, bracelets, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to get rid of all of it after the first of the year. Okay. Not that I want it gone. I just want it in hands that people are going to want it. So I'm going to do ornaments and stuff like that to finish out the holiday season, the holiday part of the year. And then after the first year, we're going to empty this out and people are just going to get tons of shit. Done. Why? Because I can, and why not, right? That's it for Tint'er Tuesday tonight. Next week, Dustin Gonzalez. Hopefully this whole setup stays the same and we'll be good to go. Live right here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Did I forget something? Nah, I didn't. Other than that, guys, have a great week. I'll see you right here live next week. Dustin Gonzalez. And I'll catch you guys on the flip. Have a good one. See you guys.